Well, hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your monthly reading. This is going to be for the month of August. Okay. All right. So we have adjacent possibilities, the temple path. Interesting. I like this for you. And journey. All right, Capricorn. August brings a change in the tides, a change in the weather, if you will, the forecast. And it's very, very good. It's almost like you feel spiritually whole. You feel on your path of life, like where you're supposed to be. You don't feel as lost. And you're just, everything feels very balanced and everything feels very good. I don't know that I have a warning. Yeah. Magician and obstacles and challenges. So you're in this very go-to, I can make things happen kind of mode. Okay. So wherever your mindset is where you're going to be driven to. I'll say that in August. Okay. What I feel like were once problems for you, or once issues, or once dilemmas, are not anymore. Okay. It's like you have the skills and the tools and the knowledge and the mindset and the dedication to resolve any problems that you have. So it's not like this month is like the best month, like everything is just great. It's just that you're handling things different. Your energy is different. Your feelings are different about things. You feel more spiritually connected, like I said. So when something happens, you're just like, well, that's a thing that happened, and then you move on. It doesn't feel very like obsessive, or it doesn't feel very obsessive. It just feels very calm, very in control, and understanding. Okay. So, because I feel like you know what to do. Like, even if you're faced with a choice, and I feel like you will be faced with a choice this month, you'll know exactly what to do. And the basis of it is, I want better and more for myself. I want a new path. I don't want to follow the old way. Yeah. Very open to new things, Capricorn. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups, the Palace of Wands in this deck. Tree of Life, also a card just for this deck. Magician, again. Justice. Wow, major arcanas everywhere. Seven of Swords. Four of Coins. The Nine of Swords. The King of Coins. I'm going to pull one off the bottom. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is different options. I feel like this is different options, different directions, different choices that you can make. And realizing like all of those choices are up to you. All of those directions are up to you. Like, where are they going to take you? Where are you going to take yourself? That's really up to you. Major Arcana on the table. We have the Magician and Justice. And also these two cards that are solely from this deck. So with Justice and the Palace of Wands, I feel like August is interesting because sometimes you feel like things are fair and sometimes you don't, right? I feel like you have to adjust your will and your drive to get things done depending on what needs to be resolved in August. So it leads me to tell me that you're flexible. And there are some times with the Nine of Swords here that you are worried about where things are going to go, right? But I feel like as long as you can adjust your direction or adjust your mindset to fit the situation, you'll be fine. Okay. So this is all about not falling into some like emotional hole, if you will, but just getting back on your horse and getting it done. I feel like you're very emotionally satisfied. It's interesting because if you're trying to date in August, it's a little up and down. It's weird because I feel like you're waiting on the one. The one is coming. You just haven't gotten a situation where you can connect with that person. I will say that. Okay. It's like if you're dating other people or dating around or connecting, figuring out what you want. But I don't feel like August is the month where you're going to find that. You are chasing a lot of happiness in August. Like what makes you happy? You know, you're like, if something makes you happy, then you're leaning towards it. It's more of that. But also you want to do things that are fair, and you don't want to do things that are going to stop you from getting to your ultimate goal of happiness, of having the job that you want, of making the money that you want. So I do feel like there is some sort of work goal here with the Four of Coins and the King of Coins, because I feel like you're holding on to an idea or a project that you're working on. Like it feels like it's the not sole focus. Like your sole focus is happiness, but also work. It's like, I want to be happy. I want to have a good time, but I also want to work. I want to build on what I'm doing. And I feel like you worry from time to time that it's not picking up or not working out how it's supposed to. But with the Justice here, I feel like everything is going to work out. Yeah. There's a lot of stability. I see financial stability also in August. I do see some things coming up that you have to pay, or some things that you have to deal with, but they're small because I feel like you deal with them, you get them done, and then you move on. It's not anything that... See, nothing here looks very significant. I just see you making it work. You know, it's like, this is like boss energy, Capricorn. You're like, I'm doing the thing. That's what it is. Okay, let's get to love. All right, Capricorn, now to your love energy for August. Chemistry and trust. Yeah. Okay. Two different things. If you are with someone currently, I feel like this month you're working on building trust and connection with that person again. Like it has weakened and you need to reconnect with the person again. Also, if you're dating, you're trying to find someone that you are connected to so you can open up to them. You know, I feel like you really want a real relationship, like a real good one. And you're willing to open up to the right person. Okay? So we have listen, which is the High Priestess. Change your focus, which is the Five of Cups. And the Nine of Swords. Lord have mercy. Yeah, you're just trying to listen to your intuition about who you should choose and who you should be with. I don't feel like you're jumping into anything right now, Capricorn. This is very much your love energy in August is taking it slow, figuring things out, seeing what you like, what you don't like, what they like, what they don't like. Are we compatible? That type of thing. You're doing a lot of like soul searching within the people that you're with and yourself when it comes to love. I just feel like you're trying to figure things out, Capricorn. You know, it's less about trying to rush and more about like, let's figure each other out. Let's see what we like and what we don't like. Yeah, I feel like because you've been in relationships or in this relationship and it's been a little bit lackluster emotionally. Yeah. Well, let's get into the cards a little deeper and see what we got, Capricorn. Okay, so we have Hangman, the Devil, King of Wands, the Sun, Lovers. Wow, every major arcana. 3 of Cups, Justice. Oh, come on. Come on. 10 of Cups. And the Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Coins. Listen, Capricorn. There's 9 cards on this table, on the spread. 5 of them are major arcana cards. That's a majority. Lovers is in the middle. Okay? So it's about finding a soulmate, if that's what you want to call them. It's really about connecting with someone you can trust, you can believe in, you can love, that you can listen to, they'll listen to you. It's about deeper connections is what I'm saying. Being with somebody that will sacrifice for you as much as you'll sacrifice for them, all of that good stuff. So I see you've been holding out. You've been holding out on dating, or holding out to heal from a breakup, or holding out from speaking your mind in a relationship. Like, and I feel like it's because you want to do the right thing. You want to say the right thing. You want to open the right doors. Those of you who are in a relationship or were in a relationship with someone who wasn't the best. I feel like this is someone who holds on to this ideal of what relationships should be, and they're not doing the best to compromise or doing the best to work things out together that you're supposed to do. And you're like, okay, you can tell me that I'm the blame for everything, but is that going to fix the situation? You know, that's either how you are now or how you were in the past with this person. Okay. And I feel like because, you know, once you've been told over and over again that, you know, you're the one that's the problem, or you're doing this, and you're trying to fix it because you actually care and the other person is not, I feel like this has driven you to make a decision on what it is that you want to do. Okay. So in your mind, I feel like you had to listen to your intuition and make some sort of decision, whatever that decision was for you. And some of you just had to let a person go. You had to move on. It just wasn't for you. It's like the problem was bigger than the relationship. So, and you're not I feel like what's so interesting, Capricorn, is this feels like a decision that you're making pure of heart. It doesn't feel aggressive. It feels like I care about myself. Okay. I see in August, though, that you're okay. You're fine. You're doing well with the Sun card here. You're doing fine. It's like, even though there's a separation, even though there's a split up, even though you're moving on, you're fine. You know, you're happy with the decision. You're happy that you waited because you know that this is how you want things to go. Like, this is how you are fine. So now I feel like the goal is finding a person that's meant to be for you specifically. You know, like your person, the person you connect with. I see you being focused on people that you can have fun with, or people that's more lighthearted, or even people that your friends are setting you up with because your friends know you very well. I see you being more driven to friendlier people, happier people, people who know your friends, or family as well, depending on what your situation is. And I feel like there's somebody that you know that you're on amicable like an amicable wavelength with, that you may be attracted to. Okay, maybe. It's like you can't get out of your mind that this person may be a soulmate of yours. I don't know what that means. Also, I'm seeing a friend is a soulmate. It doesn't mean that you're going to get a relationship. It just means that there's a friend that is a soulmate as well. And I feel like this is a person that really helps you get through things. There could be a child as well that lights up your life. There's like a strong connection to someone. Very strong connection. Friend, family member, child. Very strong connection. Okay. And I feel like this person is there to help you through grief in some sort of way. Because this is more on the emotional wavelength. The more that you're around people that make you happy or situations that make you happy, the more you start to calm down or forget about someone that hurt you in the past. It's like you're moving on from this energy, this shadow energy, this thing that was hovering over you, and you're getting more and more happy. You're getting more and more emotionally satisfied. They're showing me like pictures, like when you're pouring water, and it's like the more good stuff you're pouring in, the more bad stuff is spilling out on this other side. And you're noticing it. I feel like you're noticing it, and you're not as worried. So this is what I see in love for you. I see you not being as worried about things that happened in the past or moving on, and you're feeling more lighthearted. I see a soulmate in your midst, friend, family. It could be a child as well. This feels more friendly than love, so I don't feel like this is jumping into a love relationship. I see someone from your past being a heavy burden on you. It could be that they are like obsessed with you or trying to get your attention in some sort of way, or even energetically. You may be thinking about them all the time. It's because they're energetically pushing themselves on you. Okay. So ignore it. This is more like, this is on a spiritual wavelength, and you can ignore it. Move on from it. It's just something that's going to weigh you down, because everything else from here looks fantastic. Okay. Yeah. All right. Introspection. Someone needs to look at self and do inner reflection. Yeah. I feel like this is you getting your energy cleansed out, Capricorn. I don't feel like this is anyone else. I feel like it's like you've interpreted what has happened in the past, and you're like, I don't want to go there, right? I'm going to be around people and situations that make me happy, and I'm going to go towards being happy. But I feel like in August, it's important for you to know that you're going to feel triumphant. Like you overcame this. It feels so good that I feel like someone you were once obsessed with can come into your life again. And you'll be like, okay, that's great. Because you know exactly what you want. You don't need this person to fill a void. Okay? All right, let's do your spiritual message. Okay, Capricorn, let's get into your spiritual energy in August. Okay, so we have abundance, perfection, and quest. Yeah. So you're finding yourself in August in your self-esteem. Your self-esteem is rising or has risen in August. And because of that, it's bringing abundance into your life. It's bringing wonderful connections into your life. It just feels as though it's like you're realizing that you're the connection between success in your life. Like how you feel, how your body is, taking care of yourself, taking care of your self-esteem and exerting your boundaries makes a better situation for you to continue to move forward and have like a happier situation in your life. Your work, I feel like there is an energy of you working on your life, working on your home, working on your foundations, being strong within yourself, and realizing that, you know, it isn't about perfection. It's about doing it to your satisfaction, if that makes any sense. Okay. August is very much a journey of yourself with the Quest card. Finding yourself, finding what makes you happy as well, and finding success in that. There's a lot of stability, there's a lot of comfortability in these cards, and there's a lot of success in these cards. So I feel like you're speaking your mind, you're communicating what you need, you know, to the world and receiving it, you know. It's like you're putting in your request for what it is that you want in the world by your actions, by your mindset, and that's what you're receiving. Okay? All right, Capricorn. I feel like I want to pull another card for you. I just can't think of what it is right now. Okay, I know what it is. And then we have our minds intertwine without saying out loud. I'm telling you, you meet a soulmate or someone that you can connect with really deeply this month, and it's very helpful for you. Okay? That's it. I love you. I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.